That's what we woke up to this morning. There's goats everywhere. Just out doing their morning thing. There's loads of them. Good morning, everyone. It is Stephen and Andrew from Pin in the Atlas. Look at this setting. Look at these trees, the water, the clear blue sky. Oh, wait a second. Let's dissect that last sentence. How can something be clear and blue? It just doesn't make sense. Neither does some of the idioms in the English language. Look at that beautiful blue sky on this morning. Gorgeous. We're here in Alabama. Wind rustling through the trees. Water rippling around those trees. It's almost magical. So I guess all we really need to know now is where exactly are we on this beautiful morning?
We are on Jackson Lake Island, and we are going to visit the fictitious town of Spectre that was the movie location for the 2003 Ewan McGregor film, Big Fish. Let's explore.
Now, if you know the story of Big Fish, you'll know that the young Edward Bloom, played by Ewan McGregor, survived the dark forest and walked through the two trees and discovered the magical and tranquil town of Spectre, where no one wears shoes. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Spectre. And this here is where everyone takes their shoes off, because no one in the town wears them. All right, so I guess what we'll do is we'll just walk up one side and then back down the other. So we also want to do this because I know some of you out there do know this, but it's for those of you that don't. Now, when Hollywood comes out and builds these movie sets, they're basically just facades. You know, this is not a real house. They do build it to look like it's real because it looks better on camera. And I'll show you what I mean here. When you look at this, it looks like big solid rock and concrete. But really all it is particle board up there, and those rocks may be styrofoam. And they're just very thinly put on. And then we'll walk around back here and see like these pieces of wood. They're all sandwiched together. That's not solid. And then around back, since they don't film back here, it's just particle board. And then there's some plastic, just to kind of help protect the actors from the elements. And that's basically it. So like I said, they do build these as just facades. They do look real. As you can see on here, I mean, coming around front, this does look like somebody's home. All right, we'll walk up, show you what it looks like inside. As you can see, no real floor, just big enough for maybe an actor to stand in there. See, it's up on stilts. You can see the sunlight through the bottom there. Now, if they were going to do interior shots, it's most likely going to be on a soundstage in a completely different location. But still, those are really cool. And then walking up to this one, I like this. The the peeling paint. That just adds to the abandoned ghost town look of this whole area. That's a great photo right there. And we'll just walk up, see what the inside of this one looks like. And I can, oh, look it, they had electricity for this one. And then, yeah, very similar to the other one. Just a small platform, large enough for the actor to stand. And no floor anywhere else. And then see up top the roof line. That gives you an idea of the construction techniques used here. And I want to be very honest with this. I mean, this is solid carpentry work. I take nothing away from it. I'm just merely saying that these are just facades. They don't have everything else that would be in a real home. So, I mean, look at, they're still standing. This film was back from 2003, so that just goes to speak to the quality. I do like the architecture on a lot of these buildings here. And then just for fun, we'll go up. And you see right there all that chicken wire. That's across all the openings if you hadn't noticed. And that's just to keep you out so you don't go and climb on these things because, like I said, they're not 100% structurally safe. So, but anyway, I just love the way the paint peels. And from certain angles, like this here, just looks like a house you would see anywhere. And sometimes that's the thing, like these back roads we take here in Alabama, the ones we took in Georgia, on our way through the first time through Mississippi. I mean, you'll pass structures that look exactly like this. And they really were somebody's home. And that's the thing. I mean, that's why we like taking these old roads, because it just brings back memories. And then, you know, like a place like this, you would think, if you didn't know what this was, you would think, why did they leave this whole town just abandoned? That brings up an interesting point, though, because this place really isn't abandoned. There is life here. As you can see over there, oh, just look at those cute little goats. We won't approach, though. We don't want to spook them. So instead, we'll just walk up here to this church. See if we can peek inside. Actually, I wonder if you can actually go inside. I mean, no, door's locked. Look through the window here. Too much glare. But still no floor. And I'm kind of just wondering here. Yeah, see all that hay? I think this is probably, they've turned this into the goat's home, and that's why they're all hanging out over here. So we'll just walk around to the side. Yeah, look at those. It looks like it's on a brick foundation. But obviously, get a closer look here, and yep, that's wood. Very nicely done. And then here we go. I'll peek through the window. Yeah, I definitely say that's the goat's house. All right, so we will go around back just for good measure.
Look, the goat standing in his food while he's eating.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, and look at that. Look at the way the Spanish moss is just blowing gently in the wind.
Now this building looks like it's a double front, and that's the other thing that they do on movie sets. They'll have one building, but they'll use it for two separate houses, one at the front, one at the back.
All right, so this side, this was the mayor's house. It's got a full floor in there, it looks like. I won't go up there, though. Let's go see what the other side is. And again, a little fireplace around this side, and there you go. Looks like a completely different building, doesn't it? But the one next door is not like that. So we'll walk back around to the front side. And already I can tell which one. Yeah, this one on our way up, I've got to say, this is my favorite one so far. I just look at it. It's amazing. Just the porch, those arched ways. And then there up top, that star to finish it off. Yeah, this one is cool. The covered porch, and then yeah, look, every doorway. It's got that same arch. Continued through. I want to go back just to see. Yeah, the double door opening under the porch. That looks grand. And that's another thing. That's why I said that the construction techniques in here, I mean, they did an amazing job. Because these things are still standing and they look amazing. Like, I want to move into that right now. It's incredible. One last look. All right, I guess we got a couple more to see down here. Do you have a fun fact?
Well, I do actually. Ewan McGregor and his friend Charlie like riding motorbikes, and they travel all over the world filming. True story.
Yeah, we both really enjoyed watching those documentaries because they went to some incredible places.
And he's British, and he's cute.
Yeah, but, well, I like him because he's got a great sense of humor, and I like his personality. Seems like a really good person. Ooh. All right, here, wow. Look at the,
Mind the floorboards.
oh yeah, those, don't look too safe there. So we'll walk around the side. The large windows. And there we go. Yeah, there's a bunch of,
Rat poop.
yeah, rat matter on the floor. Oh wow, look at that door.
It's even got the curtains still up.
Yeah, it's nice. All right, so we've got one more to check out. It's a cute little cottage. Can almost picture it with like a thatched roof. All right, here we go. Last one. That's too dusty. What about this window? Yep, that's the same. Well, all that's in there is just a few excess building materials. So nothing too exciting. And there we go. That is it for the remains of Spectre. And we certainly hope you enjoyed this little tour.
On that note, get out there, go and explore, put another pin in the atlas.
And we will see you on our next adventure.